I'm really impressed with how you guys are all coming online so fast. That's really good. Some of you are waiting for me. That's great. Okay, we'll just wait a few more minutes for people to come. Thank you to the people that were that were private chatting me with the questions about math. I will have to get back to some of you right after the meeting, but I think there might have been a problem. I didn't double check it yet, but El Rashid was saying that maybe when I put a 2 there and maybe it should be another number, but I'll let you guys know if there was a problem with that multiples practice sheet. I'll let everybody know after in the math chat. Let's see if anyone else has come to the lobby. Oh, Sala. Okay, I'm just going to take attendance, see who's here. I'm not going to say hi to everybody because we don't have that much time on the second meeting. I'm just going to take note of who's not here. Just give me a second. So absent is, oh, Charlie's not here. No, Charlie, Adam, Delon, Gabby, JM, London, River, Sarah. Okay, everybody, so I wanted to start off by just showing you guys, I didn't want to actually post the answer to the Energy 106 just in case you haven't done it, but I know that this is science, but I wanted to show you this for math because it might help you when you're doing your work for the word problems that I gave you for the multiples practice. So I'm just going to show you with this document over here. Is it upside down? Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I did to do this is you had to figure out, and I'm sure some of you did this, I didn't check your work yet. If you haven't done it, you're going to do that a little bit later. This is kind of like a practice one. What I did is I took 2 different colors. I took an orange highlighter and I took a pink. And this is like a hundreds chart, one of the strategies I showed you guys. So I just highlighted T every third one so that I could find out which callers got a t-shirt. And then I did B for which ones got a baseball cap. And I found out that there were 2 that got both. You're not finished the question until you actually write the answer out at the bottom. So you guys can see there that I wrote in a sentence, the t-shirt winners were callers, and then I listed all the callers, which is basically just the multiples of 3. And the baseball cap winners were these ones, and callers 21 and 42 won both, because those are the ones that had both. So this one's especially going to help you with the problem that was about Henry with skating and tobogganing. If you chose to do that one, remember I said for that multiples practice, you could do 2 out of the 3 for the word problems. If you do the one about Henry and his skating and tobogganing, you probably want to do something like this where you make like a calendar though, January's calendar, and then you mark off which days he went tobogganing and which days he went skating. Does anybody have any questions about this problem that I just went over?
For me.
I don't see any hands up. Does anybody else see any hands up? Okay. All right, then, if you guys don't have any questions about that one, then we're going to go on to science. So we already just had like an intro to science. Sorry, I'll put this back up and show myself. Ooh, I'm upside down. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what we have done is we looked at the Solar System 101 video. And so we learned a lot about, I even learned a lot of things. Like I told you guys, things constantly change with technology for learning about the solar system and space. So I learned about the Kuiper Belt. I hadn't ever heard of that before, which is that the ring, the asteroid belt that circles the Jovian planets. And I heard about the Oort cloud, and that was new for me. That's the outer edge, the icy outer edge of the solar system. I didn't know about those two things. Does anyone want to share something that they found out from the video that they didn't know about before?
Can I? Me?
You can put up your hand.
All right. Could I say something that I've learned?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see your hands. Okay, so Karen Brew, you can go, and then I'll check with Kingston, and then it'll be Hillary.
I learned that the Jovian planets were called the Jovian planets.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing I learned.
Oh, okay, interesting. They're also called the outer planets. I'm not sure where Jovian came from, but
I just
all right.
I just called them the gas giants.
The gas giants or the ice giants, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Karen Brew, for sharing. Kingston?
I had no clue that they were going to the moon in like 4 years. So I learned.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So they're going to use that. They're going to try to make a lunar base where you guys saw that they're going to take out of the ice the hydrogen and the oxygen to make even more fuel. So that could even propel them to Mars and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really impressive. So technology just keeps going. Okay, thank you for sharing, Kingston. And Hillary, you were next.
I learned that Mars used to have Jupiter used to have what was it? It was one of the planets, but they used to have like water instead of just being like it's like solid land.
It
And
was Mars.
4.3 billion
Mars?
years ago.
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't know that too about Mars, that it used to support life, because to support life, it has to have water, right? And
Yeah.
I was surprised to learn that. Yeah, I agree with you. And Liam, I see, thank you, Hillary, so much for sharing. Liam, I see your hand is up.
Yeah. I learned about the Jovian and terrestrial planets. I didn't know much about that.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be actually using the words inner planets for terrestrial and outer planets for Jovian. But yeah, I don't know where the word Jovian comes from, but yeah, it was interesting to hear those two terms. Okay, was there anybody else share before we move on? I know there are probably a lot of questions too, and we'll get to the questions maybe, but I want to show you guys what you're going to do today. I system, okay, and then go through. So, sorry, I think I have to share this. How do I share? I'm trying to share this with you guys. PowerPoint. See that or no? Can you guys see my PowerPoint?